Hello everyone, this is my first book YouTube video, so I'm very excited. My name is Cora Bell. It's very nice to meet you. Some things about me: I love to read, obviously. I love fantasy books, Harry Potter, and Percy Jackson. Specifically, those are my two favorites right now. I also love theater. That's a fun fact about me. Gosh, this has to be like the world's worst YouTube intro. Okay, so let's get down to business. In this video, I will be sharing all the books I have read in 2025, and I will be giving like reviews on them. I will try my best not to spoil the books, no promises though. But yeah, I'll just kind of be rating them. I'll be talking about them, what I liked about them, and I'm saying them a lot. So maybe we should just go ahead and get started. So you're probably wondering how many books I read this year. And I'm very happy to say 13 books. Yes, I know there are only 10 in the stack. I will explain that later. Oh my gosh, my books are falling off my lap. Help. Okay, to start off with this book, All the Bright Places. This is the first book I read in 2025, and oh my gosh. I actually never annotate books. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna ruin it if I do. This is the only book I kind of annotate. I guess I didn't really annotate. I mostly I highlighted some things, but that was really it. But that's just because some of the things in here, it's oh, I wanna remember that. So All the Bright Places is about these two characters, Theodore Finch and Violet Marquis. I forgot her last name for a minute. So they meet on the ledge of the bell tower at their school, and they start going for a school project. They start going to all these really strange places that no one really dares to care about, and seeing them go on this adventure and get to know each other is so amazing. It is very much a tearjerker. I cried. I'm not gonna put any spoilers, but just to warn you, if you do want to read this book, you will cry. I'm sorry. I give this book a 10 out of 10, which is kind of weird since this is the first book I read this year, and it's girl, you're already giving it 5 stars. Yes, I am. It was that good, and I love it, and I will read it again, even though I know it would break my heart. The second book I read this year was Nothing Like the Movies. For those of you who haven't figured it out yet, I love Lynn Painter. Lynn Painter is my favorite author. I love her books so much. So this book is a sequel to one of her other books, Better Than the Movies. And this book is about two characters, Wiz and Les. And this book is about these two characters, Liz and Wes. It's really hard to explain this book without spoiling the first one. But the tropes in this are second chance romance, fake dating. I would say I'm maybe not enemies to lovers. The first book is enemies to lovers, Better Than the Movies is. This one might have some hints of that, but it's mostly second chance romance and fake dating. So I give this book a 7 out of 10 because I'm not gonna lie, the fandom did kind of ruin it for me. And I also just have this is just me nitpicky. There are some issues I have with it, but I'm not gonna go into that. That can be a whole separate video. But I do overall love this book. I always love Lynn Painter's work. But yeah, 7 out of 10. The third book I read is another Lynn Painter book, The Do-Over. Guys, I love this book. And I feel it's not talked about enough. I feel it's so underrated. It's amazing. So this book is about Emily Hornby. Emily is a very I would say kind of a people pleaser. She's very she knows what she wants in her life. She kind of reminds me of Rory Gilmore. And she has this dilemma, which is repeating Valentine's Day over and over again, which sucks for her because she on Valentine's Day, she lost this, I forgot what it was. It was either a scholarship or some summer program thing. I don't know. She lost it, and she found out her boyfriend was cheating on her and all this stuff. And she has to repeat it over and over again. But one thing that also keeps repeating is that no matter what happens, she always runs into Nick Stark. Nick Stark, bro. I kind of love this book because their pairing makes me think of Jess and Rory from Gilmore Girls. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. So they're always running into each other, and each time she gets to know him a little bit more each time. I give this book an 8 out of 10. I really love this book, and I would give it a 10 out of 10. My only thing with it is like, there were some parts that were kind of like hard to read, you know, with Valentine's Day, like repeating over and over again. You're like, oh my gosh, when are we gonna move on? But like, that obviously comes with it. It's literally says it's going to be like, you know that going into it. Honestly, I might make a video of me like ranking all of like my favorite Len Painter books from like my most favorite to like my least favorite. Let me know if that's something you guys would want. Next up, we got The People We Meet on Vacation. So this copy is my mom's. I originally wasn't going to read it, but her and I made a book club with like the rest of our family. Like, spoiler alert, no one like participated in that. It was just us. So she lent me her copy so I could read it, and I actually really liked it. Bit of a warning though, I do recommend clean books on my channel, but I will warn you, this one does have a little bit of spice in it. My mom like read it before me, so she warned me ahead of time and like told me like, you'll know when it happens, you can just skip over that chapter if you really don't want to read it. I was like, yeah, thank you. So this book follows the characters Poppy and Alex. They have been best friends since college, I think it's college. It's been a while since I read it. And they had this tradition of like traveling and going to different places together every year, until one year it got awkward and then they just stopped traveling together. But then Poppy gets invited to Alex's brother's wedding. So they meet up again and they decide to like spend it together and try to become friends and travel again. Ultimately, I would say I give this book probably a 7 out of 10, just because like I don't really read spice, but overall I really liked it. I know I keep saying that. I did really like this book, and I'm excited for the show to come out on Netflix. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Next up, we got Starfire. Okay, so I know this is like a comic book, and you guys probably expect this all to be chapter books, but you know, here we are. So I've always been a really big fan of Teen Titans, and this artist's like fan art of them. I have a board for it on Pinterest. And when I found out he was writing like their comic books, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read that. And so I got this one, and then I realized this is like one of the last comic books of that series. So I'm hoping to get the Raven comic book soon. I might get it for Christmas. This is being recorded before Christmas, by the way. It'll be uploaded after though, so let me know, future Cora. Do you have the book? I'm not much of a comic book reader. I never really read a lot of superhero comics. I would really love to get into it. It's just, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of complicated when I'm not familiar with it, but I don't know. If you guys have any tips and tricks for getting started on comics, let me know. But yeah, it's kind of like what you think. This book follows Starfire, and like as she discovers her powers and as she is like just living life, bro. I give this one a 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it, and Starfire is my favorite Teen Titan. I love her so much. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really good. Next, we got So I actually read the first book to the series last summer, and now I read this one, and oh my word. So this series follows Pip Fitz-a-Movie, and in the first book, she investigated a murder case that took place in her town. And in this one, she is playing detective again. So in this one, her best friend's brother, Jamie, has gone missing, and the cops aren't doing anything about it, so they come to Pip asking like, hey, can you help us find him? And yeah, this book, like, I feel like in the first book, you got like a satisfying ending. You got the ending you wanted. And then in this, it was like you're left kind of to stare at the wall. And I hear the last book is like even darker. So I have the copy already and I just haven't read it yet, but I'm nervous, guys. I'm scared. I give this book a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. It was very good. It kept me on edge. I was listening. I will say I probably, just on the mystery, I probably liked the mystery of the first book better, but this was good. And up next, we have a book talk favorite. The Cruel Prince. I was actually surprised with how much I liked this book. I feel like most books on Book Talk I'm not as interested in, but this one I really liked it. I really loved it actually. So the main character of this book is Jude Duarte, and she is a human in the Fae realm. She really wishes she was a Fae, and she really wants to like be accepted by everyone, and she really would love to be a knight. But her enemy, Prince Cardin, might be just getting in the way of that. Sorry, I know I'm not doing a very good job explaining the plot of these books. I'm just... Never ask me to do that again. I feel like this is one of the most accurate depictions of the Fae realm that we have, because I feel like when people think Fae, they think, oh, Court of Thorns and Roses, all like handsome men with wings. Like, no, the Fae realm is actually kind of scary. I really liked it. I'm about to start Wicked Cane, the next book in that series, and I am really excited. I'd say overall 9 out of 10. And we have another Lynn Painter book. I know, I already had like so many big reactions to the first 2 books I just showed, but this one, I was giggling and kicking my feet. Like guys, this is Lynn Painter's like newest book, and I love it. I love it. So this book follows Alec and Danny, childhood best friends. Alec is a hockey player, and Danny is just, she's trying to get into Harvard. The tropes in this book are fake dating, friends to enemies to lovers, I would say. I loved their chemistry so much. 10 out of 10. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. And up next we have Percy Jackson. So you guys have probably already seen me make a lot of videos about Percy Jackson. I am fairly new to the fandom, but I'm not exactly new to Percy Jackson, even though this is the first time I'm reading the series. So I kind of already know a lot about like Percy Jackson and about most of the characters, because like from like hearing it from other people who have read the books, like I already know like most of the spoilers. But I really wanted to officially start reading the series. I was just always so scared because of how big this series is. But yeah, I read The Lightning Thief finally, and I absolutely loved it. So I feel like it's pretty obvious this book follows Percy Jackson. Percy finds out he's a demigod and has to go to Camp Half-Blood where all of the demigods are. I feel like this is kind of a spoiler, but I'm just gonna say I feel like everyone knows. Percy Jackson, he finds out he's the son of Poseidon, and he realizes he has to go on this quest because Zeus thinks he stole his lightning bolt. The whole adventure in this book is just so like well done, and I love like the little moments where it's like they're just being kids, because they are kids. They're kids and they're going on this big adventure, and they're having so much fun, even though they're also in danger. I definitely give this book a 10 out of 10. I am very happy, excited to finally finish the series and finally be a hardcore Percy Jackson fan, because at the moment I kind of feel like a faker. Now, the 3 books that are not in the stack are the Hunger Games series. The reason I don't have these books with me is because I borrowed them from my best friend Abby. So I've read all 3 of the Hunger Games books. I have not read the prequels yet. I watched the Hunger Games movies as a kid, and I always thought those were pretty good. But the books are so much better, and like that's not a surprise at all. The books are always better. I feel like most people are already familiar with what the Hunger Games are. Follows Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellark, mostly Katniss Everdeen, and they participate in the Hunger Games, which is when the government puts a bunch of kids in an arena and they unalive each other. I give that book series I would say probably a 8 out of 10. I don't know why. It's just not my absolute like favorite series, but I still loved it nonetheless. And the very last book I read in 2025, drumroll please, Cinder. That's right, I'm starting the Lunar Chronicles for the first time. I loved this so much. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. I didn't expect to hate it or anything, but I didn't expect it to like it as much as I did. So Cinder is a retelling of Cinderella, but it takes place in a more like dystopian and a kind of Star Wars-y kind of timeline, I guess. So Cinder, the main character, is a cyborg, and she is a mechanic, and she's put in this crazy situation where the fate of her whole planet could rely on her. I am so excited to like read the rest of this series. I think Scarlet is next, and I don't know why, but I feel like that's going to be my favorite book, just based on what I've heard about it. 9 out of 10, no doubt. I'm very excited to read the rest of these. And those were all the books I've read in 2025. So like I said, this year I read a total of 13 books. I'm hoping that next year I can read a total of 20 books. Let's see if I can reach that goal. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still like really new to YouTubing about books, so if you guys have any suggestions or have any specific videos you'd like to see or you would like me to make, or any like book suggestions, like please comment them down below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I post shorts a lot, so you will always be a little bit entertained, but I don't know how long it'll take for me to like get videos like this out. Hopefully I can get more out soon. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic New Year's. Love y'all. Bye.